It is a overcast early spring day in the city of West Crown. Mid-Pharast, on the week of the spring equinox, we return to the Arboretum, now blooming with new green life. That light green where you can tell a leaf just unfurled 1 or 2 days ago. And from above, you can see this green wave moving through the Ramble Gardens. And as we move closer to the Arboretum, we can see that this place has changed. New constructions have gone up. Perhaps we even hear the hammering of nail on board as we come in and see the Arboretum 2.0. I think as we move in from the Obergen Gate, the first thing we see is essentially a dottari watch house where we can see 2 or 3 run dottari guards, ruin wardens, sort of milling around, maybe even working on the structure a little bit. And we can see some other run dottari marching from Obergen Gate, and they nod and shake hands. And walking up as the run dottari shifts change are Nikau and Flint. What are you wearing in this sort of overcast, sprinkly, fresh, early spring weather?
Nikau, as soon as winter breaks and it's a little fresh, but there's still sun in the sky, we'll be straight down to shorts, little short boots, a linen kind of loose shirt, belt, but his trademark shawl over his shoulders. His hair braided back neatly. But yeah, with some colorful spring colors sewn into his shawl of feathers and cloth strips.
Flint will be wearing, they've got some new lighter armor for the warmer weather. It's a scale mail this time around. And they've also got rather than their usual large plumed shoulder cape, they've got a light rain cape. There's a light drizzle in the air, and Marble insisted that he wrap up a bit.
As you enter into the main, oh gosh, do I call it the main square of the Arboretum?
Sure.
Is this...
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably, especially if it's from Obergen Gate, it would have been cleared and quite tidy. It'll still be, I would imagine it's still to be quite green and lush with hanging baskets going on, new growth, but fairly neat paved, water features, that kind of thing. A little bit more, little wild, but still, easy to access for your normal humanoids.
Yes, I was about to use a word that we're not supposed to use anymore for non-leshies.
For non-leshies. We don't say the F word, right?
The biggest change as we walk into this main portion is the Vignette, the manor that was here in sort of the centerpiece where the leshies made their homes initially. Originally, it was basically shorn in half. Like you could see the bones and the structure and walk straight into the rooms. Now, a lot of those rooms, especially on the top portions of the manor, have had new walls and windows created to make more enclosed apartments, primarily for the leshies, although perhaps 1 or 2 humans have moved in. In fact, coming off of the side chamber of this manor, which was once the servants' quarters, we can see on top of the door leading into that space is the red pentagram star upside down, denoting the holy symbol, or rather unholy symbol, of Asmodeus.
Ew, I hate it.
Well, the lesser of 2 evils currently. Ideally, they'll be keeping those goblins away from the leshies. I'm not exactly super thrilled about it, though. I'm going to get a proper earful from Sombra, but needs must.
I am also not thrilled about it, but they have every right to do what they do, apparently. I tend to disrupt where I can. Don't oppose them because you're not allowed to. It's It's part of the city. It's part of their laws. But I make sure that when they are doing their thing, I've got some heavy construction to do.
Oh yeah, do tell.
Well, the sisters will be gathering, their flock or people that they're trying to impress, and I'll just make sure that there's a lot of timber that needs nailing or shouting and lifting and grunting very close to where they're doing their preaching.
You might want to be careful, Nikau. Some people might try and preach more to hear you shouting and grunting in the sun. Just a Diet Coke break going on over there.
That may be the case, but I don't see it personally. I don't see it. He's blushing a little bit.
Speaking of heavy construction, Evan, where is the small cottage that you and Viti built together over the winter?
So that would be, it's a little deeper into the Arboretum. So it would stay close to this main area, but it'd just be a little bit further in, maybe up a slight hill. So it's got a little bit of a view that looks out across the Cater possibly. Mm-hmm. Catches the late afternoon sun. It's got verandas and sort of woven furniture. That what's it like, wicker? A lot of wicker. Yeah. So much wicker.
Amazing. Yeah. I'll have to make sure I give Viti a wicker craft specialization.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's actually here on the veranda, on the wicker chairs, that you see Viti and Fiosa. Viti being, of course, the green-haired paramour of Nikau, and Fiosa being the halfling woman who very recently, you both know, in the last 6 months, has become ordained by the Church of Iomade and become an official priest of the Inheritor. Fiosa looks shaken as they're sipping some tea, and Viti stands up. Oh, hey guys, great timing.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Viti.
Good enough tea for everyone? I brought a friend, look.
We were expecting you. Today's the recruitment day, right?
Right, yeah. We're trying to pick out some enterprising young leshies. It's good to see you again, Viti. And you, Fiosa?
Oh, yes, I might have one.
Really?
A particularly rambunctious young leaf, but very excited by the idea of wielding a sword in justice's name.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Right, okay. That can't possibly go wrong, I'm sure. So when you say one, you mean just one?
Oh, well, there might be others, but I don't know every leshy here. And Viti nods. Yes, there are others who are interested. We just have to talk to them, and I assume we shouldn't take everyone. So it'll be maybe more like an interview process.
Yeah. That's why I want to talk to you guys. You are much more knowledgeable on leshies than I am, so I would appreciate your input.
The Rundatari have been particularly helpful, just in setting a good example. They're not that bad, even though they are the ones that took Ariel in way back when.
Yeah, Flint raises an eyebrow and says, amazing doing some work.
Do they usually not? I mean, I thought their job was super important.
All Dottari's jobs should be super important, but the Rundatari have he looks around, make sure he's not being watched or anything. Goes, a reputation for maybe sticking a little bit too close to the fine line letter of the law when they should be using their own initiative.
At least their presence here has deterred any bandits from attacking or anything like that.
Right, yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah, I'm grateful that they've made a presence, because the place feels less dangerous. It feels a little safer.
Fiosa lets out, can't help but let out a weird, tense sigh.
Are you okay, Fiosa? What's troubling you?
I had a run-in with one of those sisters this morning.
Okay, all right.
She threatened me with violence.
Really? Where was this?
Earlier today, I was leading a small training session. Just simple step and jab movements with some of the leshies. Sticks, no wooden swords even. And she just pushed by me, and when I asked her to apologize, she said she would give me a lot more than that if I kept annoying her.
That's rude. Super rude. Who does
just
she think she is?
extremely
Where did this happen? Just like here?
Earlier down by the creek.
You wouldn't happen to remember what they look like by chance?
No, they've all got that strange uniform and that dark hair. I've never really bothered asking their names.
Right.
This was a human woman, a lot bulkier, stomps around a lot.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out. I'm sure that we can have a pleasant discussion on public manners.
Well, I should be reporting back into the church. They're very interested in what I'm doing here at the Dorjanala.
The Dajanala.
That's the Church of Iomade, the Temple
Oh,
of
right.
Iomade. That's on the island. It's on West Crown Island.
Really? Okay. Hey, do you think, sorry to come back around to this, do you think that sister was rude to you because you're a priest of Iamade?
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
The Asmodeans aren't real fond of non-Asmodean worship.
They don't like competition.
Regardless, good to see you're being recognized by the main branch of your church. Shows you're doing good work.
Thank you, Sergeant. Congratulations on your promotion.
Flint visibly puffs up a bit.
Oh, Fiosa says, Constable Schill is here. He's been waiting like half an hour. Says he's here to assist you?
Bollocks! Oh, yeah, right. Oh, you got me these tits. I forgot all about that. Whereabouts was he?
She makes a face. You've been hanging out with Yakko again, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah.
They both nod. Fiosa excuses herself, and Vidi accompanies you down to the... Where do we go, Evan?
Oh, to meet some leshies?
Mm-hmm.
I would say we would go down because it's spring. There's a whole lot of mulch being made, which is a great spot for leshies to hang out. So we'll go down to the mulch pits.
So yeah, we go down to the mulch pits where a bunch of leshies are hanging out. We see young Constable Harrison Schill, who for some reason is sweating under his armor, despite the fact that it's a pretty brisk day, as he's desperately trying to get the leshies that have assembled for this interview to line up. They keep shrugging.
We're in a line.
But the line is curvy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, straight. It needs to be straight. And some of them look at each other and they're like,
I don't know what straight is.
Preach.
Nice.
Hey, Constable Harrison? I don't think we've met.
This is Constable Schill.
Constable Schill, I'm so sorry, Harrison. I thought it was double-barreled. My apologies. Constable Schill, I'm Nikau.
what does Harrison look like again for us, Pan?
He was a tall, gangly, white male with a dirty blonde hair. I think if he tied himself up, he'd actually look pretty good.
Wearing a helmet?
But he doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe he's got like some 5 o'clock shadow that will never get.
He
any
would
more than
absolutely.
that.
He'd look great if he actually fixed up, but he's got like a terrible posture. He doesn't sort his hair out. One day he'll do the librarian thing.
Oh my gosh! I tell you, book 3 he'll have a glow up.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Harrison, Constable Schill.
Nice to meet you. I don't suppose this is probably your first time interacting with the leshy. Am I correct?
No, I've made some visits.
Okay, relax. It's fine. Just breathe.
At ease, Constable.
Breathe.
This is me at ease, Sergeant.
That's a fair point.
Just a little heads up. They're free spirited. You've got to relax a bit. It's not gonna be straight lines. It's gonna be a little bit loosey goosey.
He frowns and then turns to Flint. Sergeant, if they're having this much trouble lining up, I don't know how they're gonna get through basic training at the Presidium.
So, in my experience, you got to kind of incentivize them. I mean, they love to do things. They just need reasons to do them.
There's one leshy in particular that is enjoying this a lot. And it is that same Iomade converted leshy that Viosa mentioned earlier. I need a name and a description for this leshy.
I've got a name for you.
Yeah, hit it, dude.
Cassava root. They're a vine leshy.
What's that look like?
So vine leshies. I'm just reading it out of the Lost Omens Ancestry Guide. Vine leshies, by contrast, rarely enjoy being alone. Much as vines scale trees and climb cliffs to reach for sunlight, many vine leshies thrive in the presence of friends, and they don't shy away from asking for help when they need it. So I think a little bit more outgoing.
So they also have an easier time relating to non-plant creatures. And a deeper sense of curiosity about the wonders of the natural world beyond the plants. That's cool. I like that. So one with an eye to be more, I suppose. Or different, at least.
Is their body made up of vines?
I'm going to say yes.
We've got this leshy that looks a lot like Tangela from Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I think all of their vines have been smoothed back, so it almost looks like hair that's been like smoothed back and goes like down.
Yeah, cool.
And like they've tried to take all their vines and smooth and make it as smooth and straight and so upright as possible.
Wow.
They're standing there and they've got a small golden dinner plate on their chest and back that's hanging off as armor that they've shined really hard.
Cassava.
And this is a small leshy, so it comes up to about your height, Flint. As Flint and Nikau turn from Harrison to the rest of the leshies, Cassavar just sort of like stands up even straighter if it's possible and takes one arm and hand that's full of vines and salutes. And the rest of the leshies sort of look and...
Oh, look who it is! Cassavar!
Oh, nice. As long as they keep following Cassavar, we should be able to get this done.
Reporting for duty.
Yes.
I give Cassavar a crisp salute. I haven't met Cassavar before, right?
Do you come here often, Flint?
No, but I'm instantly impressed by Cassavar. So yeah, Flint, like seeing Cassavar and hearing him say that, gives him a crisp salute and says, "Very good. Ali's Cassavar, was it?"
Yes, sir, yes.
And we can see Cassavar is barely concealing a smile underneath their vine face.
Oh my gosh! Have they got like a little leaf moustache? Like this little
like leafy tash.
Yeah. Yes.
So good.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, need art.
So Flynn says, Cassavar, I've heard good things about you from Fioza at the Church for Elmade.
Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would be very impressed to see you aid Constable Shaw here in helping your fellows to get into, let's say, mostly orderly queues.
Cassavar nods and then sort of turns and rustles their leaves and vines, as we've seen the sort of body language, and that causes the rest of the leshies to sort of like look curiously. As he says,
"Right on then. Line up this way, straight as the river flows."
And the leshies sort of they're getting kind of excited. Harrison wasn't very inspiring, motivating.
No.
They need a better MC.
Yes. And the leshies begin to line up, and we sort of montage through this interview/recruitment process. I don't know. Are we doing tests, trials to find some leshy constables?
We've got to.
I think that Flint would definitely have turned to Nikau and said, "All right, Nikau, you know them better than anyone. What do you recommend?"
Well, I need to kind of know what you're expecting them to do, really.
Well, here's the thing. We're both aware that that the Arboretum is undefended, as it were. The dottari will do their jobs, but they'll do them to the letter. The sisters, well, we already know about them. If we have some eyes and ears and vines that we can rely on here, it would do us a great deal of aid and make sure the leshies are kept safe by their own as well.
Absolutely. I'm curious to know what they're expected to do if there's trouble.
It's purely to let one of us know, or let a dottari know, or a trusted third party like yourself.
Sure. Okay. So I know that generally leshies, they're curious, but they also are trying to build a community here. So I know that they'll want to help, and they'll be keen to help. I just don't want them. I don't want to get hurt, but I guess that's part of the job, right?
Well, think of them more like cadets.
Right.
Right. They don't need to actually get involved. Their job is to come and find one of us. One of us are responsible. So, I guess we could really, honestly, and we're out of earshot of the leshies. I think at this point. I think honestly, I think Cathar's probably got the gig, but it wouldn't hurt to maybe give him a couple of cadets to help out as well. I think it's more important for people to see their own engaging with the community.
Yeah, no, I agree, absolutely. And I know for a fact that them being curious, they will want to, they're looking for new experiences. So they've been in the Arboretum for a long time now. Some of these leshy folk are ancient spirits. They've been around for a very long time. So being inside this small area, I'm not surprised that some of them want to, have a look around, see what else is out there in the city, and help the community.
Sure.
So,
and with the badge of dottari on them, people would be less inclined to give them any trouble.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And then they could, they'll be able to report back and talk to their peers. I think this is great. I think this is going to be good. This is good for everyone.
Let's hope so, eh? I'm gonna nudge Nikau as well as I can because they're a huge orc. And let's start picking out some. What are we making them do? I think just something even as simple as like, look, there's a bit of paper over there. You should go get it and come back. Effectively without being distracted as fast as possible. I'm sure playing them go over there, get the paper and go.
Already.
Yeah, exactly. A bunch of them go get the paper and go, and then wander away.
Would there be other, because you mentioned a couple of other cadets, could there be, I really want to see a cactus leshy because...
I'd love to see a cactus leshy.
because they just seem like brutal.
I want the weirdest little like Cada.
So Constable Shill mentioned basic training, so I guess they're going to have to go away and like train with the rest of the cadets that you're recruiting across the city. So they'll be away from the Cada. Are they going to be okay? Will they... I don't want to see them getting bullied because they're different. I don't want to see them getting bullied.
Nikau, trust me. I know a little bit about being different and getting bullied. I'm not going to let anything happen to them. And even so, we've got a Temple of Iomade right over there and a willing sword tutor. So that could mean there'd be less time away if they had to take it.
Okay.
It would also keep our friends safe because they'd be working for the city.
Okay, I trust you.
Thank you, Nikau. I do appreciate it. I understand that it's difficult to work with the police, as it were, but I want to do good. And I know that these guys, and I point at two of them who are fighting on one bit of paper. I know they want to be involved too.
I know they're different, but I think that's what makes it exciting. They're willing to integrate into this new environment, and you're willing to take them on, and I think that's good for everyone.
So what are the next tests that whittle down to our last, until we get to our final squad?
Staying still for a certain amount of time. We're going to count to 10. Don't wander off. A lot of it is like, I don't want to say dog training, but a lot of it's like, hey, can you do the simplest things like go from A to B? Can you get me that thing? Can you recognize a non-leshy? I think that would be like, I'd point at maybe a passing non-leshy, like some human or something wandering around. And I'd say, okay, who's that?
Several of them immediately answer with the incorrect word, the one we're not supposed to use anymore.
Right.
And they all laugh to themselves. You've gotten the sense that like there are maybe like 3 smaller leshies that are probably a little too young to be partaking in this. A little not mature enough.
All right.
But a bigger wooden leshy sort of nods and says,
Well, that's Hallie. She brings the muffins. We don't like the muffins. They're too... I think it's bread, but they smell nice.
Oh, she's still bringing those muffins?
Yeah, it's too much bran.
Are you moving into the muffin market, Nikau? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm developing a smoothie for the leshies because it's nutrient based. It's not bread. It's not bran, and they're still. Have I told them they learn nothing from my teachings?
She's been selling them to the few goblin visitors we receive.
Oh, okay.
They like it.
Okay.
They say it lasts for weeks.
They're not meant to.
These muffins sound worse and worse all the time. All right. Sorry. What was your name?
what is their name?
Their name is Bronze Winter Heaper.
Do you have a name generator open?
I already had a leshy name generator open.
Oh, you already got one up.
No, I was looking at that one earlier too. Bronze
Winter Heaper.
But my friends call me Winnie.
Bronze Winter Heaper. It looks like a miniature tree, basically, almost like a bonsai with the top that kind of sort of crowns
Oh,
out.
so
cool.
there'd be a leaf. There'd be a leaf leshy, which is like trees or
Nice,
shrubs,
nice.
basically, isn't it?
I definitely thank Bronze Winterleaper, and I say to Nico and Sheila again. I go, right, that's definitely 2. And let's move on. What's the next test? What do you think, Evan?
Interpersonal skills.
Okay, yeah, all right. Let's set something up then. So we're gonna sit Shill down.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have them all come over, the ones we got lying around. And how do they want to?
They're gonna ask Shill to move along politely. No loitering here.
We've got a much smaller group now, and there are probably like 3 or 4 of them who are very confused by this test.
Why would we ask him to move? Why can't he just stay there?
Well, what if he was in the way of something important?
Then go around.
What if
It's a parade.
the people coming around? Yeah, what if it's a parade?
Hold on, I've got this.
And a small cactus leshy steps up,
Yes.
who is 3 round cactuses stacked on top of each other, and these sort of prickly pear
The flowers.
the flowers,
Yeah.
but they're also like her
Oh.
eyes and face. It's a little disturbing to look
So
at, but after a
disturbing.
while you can see the movements. It's just
Great.
interesting.
But she's cactus, so I mean, intimidation. That's yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
So she walks up to Harrison and says,
It's time for you to move.
and he says, "Well, I don't want to." And she literally takes her hand and just like
Prickles him.
he prickles his backside and says,
Get up.
"Whoa!" Harrison stands up
Flint and Nikau are laughing, but like, oh, we shouldn't laugh. We shouldn't
and
laugh.
she turns around and puts her hands on her hips.
Nico gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, Flint gives a thumbs up. All right, I think that makes sense. I think we have
Cassava,
yeah,
Prudence, and Bronze.
Yep.
yeah.
So at the end, we're left with these 3 who I suppose are being given writs that you've maybe brought along, Flint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're probably only given 3 from your captain.
What is a writ? Is that like a job contract or something?
Yeah, I've been using it for pretty much anything, but this is more like a, hey, good job, you made it. If you're really interested, come on down, kind of thing.
Yes. And you'll get a bunk and a uniform.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So are they employed now? Is this a job? Do they get paid?
Oh yeah, of course, 100%. That would be so irresponsible. But they're not technically employed yet. They still have to come down, sign up, and everything. That's just more of a formality at this point. They can think about it, decide if they're really down for this, and if they are, I'll be waiting.
Fantastic.
Cassava shakes.
Thank you, sir. I will make my way immediately to the Presidium.
Oh, all right, that's very.
I
Yes,
shall
good,
see you
great.
anon.
I won't be there. Okay, I will see you soon there. Don't. Good. Wow, they are really keen. That's excellent.
The other 2 sort of look at each other and shrug.
We'll get there eventually.
That's also fine. If you have any questions or want to get in contact with me, you can talk to Nico or Vidi. Actually, is Vidi still around with us?
Vidi walked down with you initially to the mulch pit, and then saw once you got started that things were okay. He wasn't needed, and kind of walked off. But it can be found easily.
Right, and these 2 will recognize Vidi, so that's already skies and above the rest.
Mhm.
So, yeah, if you can't find me or Nico, let Vidi know and they'll get in contact with us. Or Officer Shill over here. You're right there, Shill. I'm sure it wasn't that hard.
He's pulling a big spine out of his butt.
Poor Shill. It's a good thing he's hot. Well, you can get hold of Officer Shill if you need to as well. But any one of us, not a problem. And if you do join up, proud to have you.
They nod and head off.
Well, Nico, that reminds me actually, I do have, and he pats himself down. I was meant to give you, this. And he gives you a little cloth wrapped item.
Oh, hey. Thank you so much. Have you got plans for dinner? I've got some food cooking. There's enough for
Yep.
you as well. Back at the house, back at the cottage. I'd be honored if you'd have dinner with us.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd appreciate it. Definitely. Yeah, I've got time. Sure.
Okay, excellent. Just you though. Shill looks like he should be somewhere else.
Yeah, Shill, you're all right. Yeah, we're gonna head off.
Yes, Sergeant.
All right, you did a good job today. Good job
He
today.
like limps off, rubbing his butt.
Amazing. I'd like to go back to the cottage and check some food. We've got some food cooking. It's good soup, delicious soup. Hey, come in, make yourself at home. It's been a while. It's been a hard winter. How you been keeping?
Flint comes in, takes a deep whiff. He goes, "Oh, that smells delicious." Yeah, I've just put my stuff down just here, and he starts to take off his cape and his bits and put them in the corner. He says, "No, I've been all right. There's so much more work at this level, but I'm glad for it. It means I can make more differences and do better, I hope."
Yeah, no, I hope so too. You seem to have a handle on things, and you're got your ear to the ground, so to speak.
One of those is true. Yeah.
What is this you've given me?
Oh, well, hang on. Before we do, where's Fugo at?
I imagine Fugo is outside playing chess with some leshies.
I can't believe that we missed that.
That's out the back. It's out the back. And in fact, I'll take you. I was like, oh, I think it's out the back. Come with me, and I'll take you through to the back. And it is quite wild, I guess. But there are, if you look closely, it's very organized. There's little areas where there's edible herbs, where there's restful places for meditating and just pondering. And there's also, looks like a small grove of flowers. Well, eventually could be flowers. And they'll probably go over towards where this grove is of flowers. Like, it doesn't look like much now, but this area here is very special. Sombra gave me some seeds.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they?
They're pretty special. They were seeds from Sombra's wife.
Oh, yeah, she told me about that. It's good of you to be raising them here. She'll be really happy when they grow.
Yeah, I hope the fact that they're here and being nurtured is something to ground her here as well, if you know what I mean.
I do. I also help out with some of the parts of the anthology. You know, basic self-defense and the like. Unarmed stuff is good when you're a librarian. I can tell she's been through a lot.
Have you kept in touch with anyone else from, with the bastards that time?
Yeah, no, Lo and I talk quite regularly. Still can't hold a drink, but otherwise, yeah, he's good. Haven't seen Zakun for a while, but I hear he's doing well.
I pull my shawl back and I'm like, we got matching tattoos.
You got matching tattoo? Wait, let me see.
Yeah.
What is the tattoo?
And it is of like a bird skull with sprigs of lavender coming from it,
Wow.
and orcish writing.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It's really cool. I mean, I'd also had a few drinks.
Getting tattoos together is often the result of a few drinks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've got a couple that, yeah. But at least yours is cool. Mine's just stick and pokes.
That's cool too.
But you know what, though? There really isn't anything like drinks with a friend. Yeah. I think once everything's settled, we should all get together and you can cook.
Well, it's a good thing that I love
Because I
cooking.
don't trust Lowen. Or Sombra, I actually think I'm thinking about it. And probably not Zakun, actually, now I think about it. So really, you're the only one that can cook properly.
Well, with this new season, the foraging is fantastic.
Excellent. Speaking of foraging, where is that little guy? I'm looking around for...
Fugo?
But I'm going to cast an eye to these flowers.
How much will they have sprouted by now?
It's early. This is spring,
Right.
isn't it? So they're just seedlings at the moment. They're not in full bloom.
Just little green buds.
Yeah, green buds. Yeah, but they're in the grove, this little area. Some are in pots. It's all multi levels. and there's some in it's kind of like a little walled off bit. There's a small water feature as well. It's a pretty cool little area.
There's a soft but very cool breeze that maybe makes you shiver just a little bit, Flint. And I would imagine that it's hard to remember that you are still in the city, sitting back here with Nikau. Viti walks out from the cottage with Fugo on his shoulder as Fugo says,
You wouldn't believe it, Viti. I beat everyone in chess today. Checkmate. That's all I had to keep saying. Checkmate.
Fugo, did you actually beat them, or did you just say
Did you just start every game with saying checkmate?
No, I ended the games with checkmate.
That's... Fugo, you are diabolical.
Flint, I've been working out. Both my arms and...
Yeah.
they lift their arms.
They've
and
got
try to-
arms
try to
now?
make
They've got
muscles.
arms. They've got arms.
and my brain.
Wow. Oh, wow. You got... I'm going to go over... Is it okay to, like... I guess, like, touch his arms?
Sure. Fugo consents.
Yeah, I go over and I'm like, oh, wow. You're getting some real definition there, mate. It's looking good.
I can lift the whole queen piece.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm gonna write you up a regime, all right? We're gonna get you on the good stuff. We're gonna bulk you out nicely.
Look at those gains. Look at those gains.
We're gonna get you some real gains, my friend. And I'll get you a library card.
Oh, yeah. Then I can start reading.
Yeah, but the books are heavy, so you have to work out first.
Viti is has kind of let Fugo with you all and has come back with more drinks, plates, starting to set the table out here. I think the back porch is probably a little more sheltered.
Yeah.
Maybe Viti even starts a fire because as it gets cooler, it's not that comfortable out here, right? We're not all Nikau who can walk around and
Yeah.
bare legs,
hot
bare
pants.
arms. Yeah. When it's 12 degrees outside and wet. And during dinner, Viti says, So, Flint, how's Marble doing?
Oh, she's great. She's really been bouncing back. She's taken on a lot more responsibility at the anthology. It suits her. She never was much of an outdoorsy type, but after what happened, she wanted to throw herself into something, and she's been doing great, doing us all proud. Speaking of doing us all proud, I was going to hand Nikau and Fugo a little gift.
Ooh, a gift. Oh, okay. What? This is amazing.
I'm going to lay down the package and fold it outwards and open. And there's not one, but 3 different types of little pouch sets for Fugo.
Oh, Nico's got these big eyes, sparkly eyes, hands to his mouth. This is adorable. Oh my goodness.
Well, we couldn't decide on one style, so we thought we'd just do 3 so that Fugo can, accessorize.
Fugo, look at this. Come over here, buddy.
Fugo is standing there and sort of lifts one, holds it, looks at it, puts it down, lifts the other,
They do little poses as they hold these up.
puts it on, and he poses.
Oh my goodness, you look so strong.
I could keep one whole thing in here.
Yeah. They're a pretty sizable thing as well. I mean, that one there, that one's my favorite there. That one she called the Afternoon Delight, which is, it's got more of an auburn color, and she tried to sew in these little bits of green, but I don't know. I didn't think it would suit you, so we took it out.
Oh, I like green.
Well, crap.
Hold on, let me see if the things of mine fit. And I'll rush in the house and I'll come back with the herbal items, which, as a druid, these are the things I craft in the morning. And I'm like, oh, okay, hold still, Fugo. Look, let's just put this in, just fits. Oh my gosh, it was literally made for it.
What is it, like a herb or something?
It's a consumable, like a potion bottle or something.
As long as it's green, that works out.
It's got a herbal item.
There you go. With that bit of green there, now you got the whole ensemble going, and depending on what you're carrying, different styles.
Fugo seems very happy with themselves.
Oh, thank you, Flint.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll pass your thanks on to Marble as well.
Yes.
Happy to do it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Flint. Thank Marble when he's here for me as well, please.
Yeah, we'll do. Hopefully, once the cadets are all sorted, she'll be making some trips up here as well.
Flint, are you gonna stay the night? You're welcome to take the couch.
Oh, I think there is a moment where Flint, hasn't really had like this kind of a invitation. People,
Hospitality, it's called.
yeah, like people are usually fine with Flint, but they also want him out of the house as soon as they've done conducting investigations.
Honestly, please stay. If it's getting late in the day, you don't want to be out in the dark.
Then you can see how the Arboretum lights up at night.
We have fireflies.
That sounds amazing, guys. I'd love to. Thank you.
Yay!
Hey.
Flintstein!
Sleepover.
All right.
So as the sun goes down on these friends eating at the cottage in the Arboretum, we can indeed see the Arboretum lighting up with first sort of soft glowing stones placed very strategically by wise leshies who who can feel the connection with the shadow realm, I guess. Know where to place these lights to keep the shadow beasts at bay. But indeed, as spring has started, the fireflies have returned as well. They'll be much stronger in the summer, naturally.
Yeah.
But Flint, I don't think you've ever even seen a firefly, to be honest.
Absolutely not. This is a whole
City
new
boy
thing.
like you,
Yep.
like...
This is already more plants than I've seen naturally growing.
Yes. There might be something magical as light dims and you see these small, soft glows sort of emanate softly throughout the yard and the garden. And that's where we'll end our vignette today.
Tumble Through presents Twilight's Edge, a Pathfinder 2e actual play of the Council of Thieves adventure path, converted from Pathfinder 1e. Tumble Through uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy. Paizo.com/licenses/fan content. Tumble Through is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com.